Chapter 4: On an Ocean Trip. Human beings have always possessed a great spirit of adventure. Any activity which involves risk, danger, and uncertain experiences is called an adventure. Adventurous people enjoy being in new and exciting situations. The desire of adventure has led many people explore high mountains, deep oceans, vast deserts, outer space, and take a part in adventurous sports. A person who undertakes an adventure is called adventurer. Adventure sports like scuba diving, bungee jumping, river rafting, paragliding, hot air ballooning, and rock climbing are very popular in many parts of the world. Adventure tourism involves traveling to remote and unknown areas. Mountaineering. Mountaineering is a hobby or profession of climbing mountains. Mountaineers attempt to climb the highest peak of the mountains around the world in very harsh climatic conditions. Mountaineering is a very tough physical activity. One has to be both mentally and physically strong to become a successful mountaineer. High up in the mountains, a mountaineer has to tackle avalanches when chunks of ice suddenly break and fall, and other dangers such as snowstorm and landslides. They often suffer from extreme physical and mental trauma in these harsh conditions. Sometimes they suffer from the forest bites and fracture of limbs. If they are hurt during this journey through these rough terrains, they also have to survive without food and water for days. A mountaineer has to be courageous and possess a lot of willpower and a strong sense of determination. Mountaineering training. Basic mountaineering and rock climbing training is given in some schools. A person who wants to be mountaineer has to go to special mountaineering institutes. In these institutes, the training is very taut and strict. In order to increase the physical and mental stigma of a mountaineer, the individual also have to clear medical examination before he or she can be selected for an expedition. Fact time. The Himalaya Mountaineering Institute, Darjeeling, is one of the oldest institutes in the country that gives training in mountaineering. To reduce the risk, mountain climbers take training to acquire technical knowledge to learn how to climb safely. The training involves learning and acquiring practical knowledge in all aspects to show and mountain climbing. The trainers learn to use ladder, crampons and ice axe, ropes technique, crevasse reducing, route finding, and food preparation at the high altitude. In India, the Himalayas, Leh, Ladakh in Jammu and Kashmir, Garhwal and Kumaon, Himalayas in Uttarakhand, Kullu Valley and Luhau, Spirit in Himachal Pradesh, and Sikkim offer an exciting mountaineering experience. During the climb, mountaineers wear safety equipments such as helmet and use rope and carry first aid kits. Mountain climbers in snowy area carry equipment such as shovels and radio transmitter. Mountaineers' equipments. Equipments are special clothes are required for mountaineering. Helmet help us to keep safe from falling rock and stone. Special climbing boots called crampons give grip on snow and ice. Ice axe is used for digging and breaking ice. Harness is used to keep safe by attaching the mountaineers to each other. Metal loop called as climber is used as connector. Snow goggles are the pair of glasses that protect eyes from snow blindness. Warm jackets and warm caps protect them from cold, chilly weathers. Mountain expeditions. As one climbs up a mountain, the oxygen in the air becomes less. Therefore, breathing gets difficult and the person feels tired. Temperature is very low at high altitude. There is also the problem of getting drinking water. Therefore, it is necessary to undergo training before going on a mountain expedition. Mountain expeditions make mountaineers physically and mentally strong. It helps to build leadership quality. These also make one disciplined and silent. Mountain expedition also teach a person to remain calm in difficult situations. Fact time. Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. It is 8,848 meters high. Every mountaineer wants to conquer it. Famous mountaineers. Many men and women have risked their life to climb the Himalaya peak. Sherpa Tenzing Norgay of India and Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand were the first people to climb Mount Everest. They hoisted the national flag of the United Kingdom, New Zealand, India and Nepal on the top of Mount Everest. Bachendri Pal was the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest. After her graduation, she joined the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering to train as a high-altitude mountaineer. In 1984, she was selected as a member of the 4th Indian expedition of Mount Everest. On 23 May 1984, she reached the world's highest peak. Santosh Yadav of India is the only woman in the world to have climbed Mount Everest twice. She climbed Mount Everest on May 12, 1992 and again on May 10, 1993 after a gap of just 1 year. Dicky Dolma of India became the youngest woman in the world to scale Mount Everest in 1993 at the age of 19. Astronauts in space. Humans have also traveled into space and to the moon. Scientists who travel into space are called astronauts and cosmonauts. Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian to go into space in 1984. When he saw the Earth from the space, he told the Prime Minister, Miss Indira Gandhi, the following for his country. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा. Kalpana Chawla and Sunita Williams are two another astronauts that we are proud of. Both have traveled into space from NASA. Kalpana Chawla went into space in 2003 but lost her life along with her crew member in the explosion of Space Shuttle Columbia on her return to the Earth. Sunita Williams is the world record holder for the longest stay in space. Fact time. Space tourism is becoming popular nowadays. In 2001, Dennis Tito, an American, became the first space tourist. He paid $20 million for a 10-day stay in space.